Alright, before I get started, I want to do like a quick kind of intro kind of thing. So, there should be like a timestamp that you can skip to if you don't want to listen to my intro. So just click on that. It should be up on the screen right now. So just skip to that. Anyways, yeah, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to play this fucking game. The last visual novel that I played made me very sad and depressed afterwards. I was not a very happy man after that, and you know, usually when I play a game or whatever, I just want to enjoy myself and just yeah, I bought this game, right? And I bought this game. You're probably wondering why'd you buy this fucking game then? I don't know. I saw the trailer. And it's something about it really grabbed me. I don't know. It's been ages since I last saw that trailer. It's been like 7 months, I think. And so for 7 months, this thing has been sitting on my Steam account, not being played at all. And I think of myself as being kind of, I save money a lot. I don't like spending money. And whenever I buy something, I really want to use it. And so I needed an excuse to use it to, you know, play this game. And so I was like, you know, I'll record it. I'll friggin' record it. How about that? So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm recording this. I'm probably only going to do one video of this. I'm just going to do, like, sort of like a gameplay showcase. I'm not going to do a full play of this. If at most, I'll do maybe 2 parts of this. I'll do 2 episodes, but I'm not going to do a full play of this, so yeah. And I don't know, maybe I'll probably cut this up a bit so it's not, like, completely linear. Like, you know, I'll probably skip a few parts in the video, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. The 3 laws of robotics. A robot may not injure a human, or through inaction allow a human to come under harm. A robot must obey orders given it by the one possessing control or authority, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Wasn't this an iRobot? I forget. A massive building on the side catches my attention. Is it this thing, the robotics? Yep, K Robotics Company Ltd. Bet that's what it says on the main gates. What do you bet that's what it says on the main gates? Isn't that what you're looking at, or? Oh, I guess you're not looking at the gates, you're just looking at this thing. Okay, one of the biggest robotic manufacturers. They're world renowned. Even I've heard of them. Okay. I got a lot of news coverage, being a frequent topic around school as well. The company's claim to frame? Is this really whatever. Are their advanced Android series. If there's like a typo, I'm just gonna like read over it. I don't really care. Not that I would know. Despite being bombarded by marketing everywhere, for me, I'm the kind of person who prefers analog clocks over digital. Really, I'd rather have a digital clock. Pianos over synthesizers. I've always wanted to try a synthesizer. I'm not even like a musical person, but I've always wanted to like play around with that. Really, acoustic guitars over electric. I feel like I'd be more of an electric guitar guy. I took guitar classes and I had an acoustic guitar. I didn't really care for it though. I feel like electric would have probably kept me there longer. I only did it for like 6 months. And finally, real people over androids. I'm drinking some tea on the side. Sorry about that. I spot what appears to be crumpled hills of metal in the distance. Crumpled hills of metal? Is that like sounds like a dump or something like that? Like a place with like a scrapyard. There you go. Yep, their junkyard is my shortcut home. Totally illegal, of course. I guess it's like private property. What's going on here? So I don't tend to get caught. Well, good luck, young man. The scrapyard for all hopes and dreams. Everything here is automated. Even this thing here? It's all automated? No one's watching the place. Well, there are these tin cans, like bots, that scurry around like spiders. It sounds like one of those like trash can robots in like Futurama. Probably sort through all of these junk for any good stuff, and then there's a lone sentry bot. Don't get caught by the sentry bot. Those things will tackle you to the ground, and then they'll shoot you with their, like, tri-guns. As long as I don't let it spot me, no alarms go off. It's worked for me so far, and then it'll shoot you with its rockets, with its other arm, you know. After all, robots are fundamentally stupid. Like my classmate told me. What about that robot there's like a robot that solved, like, a Rubik's Cube in, like, 0.45 seconds? It was, like, less than a second. It was insane. I saw, like, a gif of it. It was really something. That company's dumping ground, blah, 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 okay, whatever. If you're lucky, that is. Sadly, I scoped this place out on previous trips, so you found nothing good, huh? Yep. Robophile. Is that the word for it? Probably not, but, you know, the meaning gets across. Yeah, you ain't Ryugyu Rena. I don't, you know, screwed up that name. We're just here to get here and get out. 10 minutes, alright, that's worth it. I'm not that great with ignoring these. Sometimes I have, like, this desire to ignore these signs and then, like, you know, go on an adventure, but it's not really in me, unfortunately. I like to avoid trouble. Alright, something caught your eye, huh? Is it money? Is it a dead body? The body of a woman with short pink hair and tank top? Another Higurashi reference for you? Or is it the, the KFC mannequin? A woman is lying there on the ground, huh? She's not moving. Unconscious? Maybe she's hurt. Of course. Well, you know, if you are familiar with the synopsis, or just like the little summary for this game, you should know what's coming up. No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, let's go help out the poor lady. Uh-huh. I stopped in my tracks, and I had to do a double take. That's no woman. Uso. It's a robot. Or cyborg, not robot, it's a robot. I think cyborg is like part man, part machine, kind of a thing. Platinum hued hair that seems to almost sparkle. Well, that sounds nice. From afar it looks like a person, but up close there's no mistaking it. An android. Finishing up my morning ablutions. I don't know what that word fucking means. I dry myself up with a towel as I head downstairs. I wonder if anyone knows what this word means. Who might be watching this. That's a nice looking toilet though. Alright, this feels like I feel like I've seen this in like every single like anime in this sort of living room setup. I like it. I'm not against it or anything. It's just it's a very familiar sight, you know. I like that the analog clock up here doesn't have any like arms. That's helpful. A couple of plain sandwiches on the table. I could go for some friggin' sandwiches. Holy smokes, am I hungry right now. It's always the same sandwich from the convenience store just across the street. It's, you know, I wouldn't be picky about it. I'm very non-picky with food. Like, I can eat the same food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or I can have the same food for dinner like 6 days in a row. I don't care. But like, my mom gets very worried about that. Like, she doesn't, I think she doesn't like it when I eat the same food, same days in a row. Yeah, I figured my father's already left for work. He always leaves early and returns late at night. I suppose something happened with your mom then, where she's not around. Actually, he typically spends the nights at work. Is he the guy who made the robot? I doubt it, but maybe, I don't know. I didn't really get a chance to look at the living room there. That was a shame. God, I'm hungry now. I head back to my room. Alright. Robot lady's still there. Okay, you open up the curtains. I like the sort of yellow cherry looking curtains, and as I say that, I make myself more hungry. The android is waiting for me in the exact same spot. Alright. Looks like it hasn't budged an inch, as I expected from a robot. I was about to say that as well. We're on the same page here. Putting that aside, I start to prepare for school. While packing my bags, I start to wonder if the robot has any magical self-regenerating abilities. What do you mean by that? Like if you cut off its arm, like the arm just grows back like Piccolo? Making a lot of Dragon Ball references, even though I just said I'm not a big Dragon Ball guy. How do you feel, now that you've fully recharged? Are you able to walk? Maybe I should have gone with another Doctor Who reference. Its head slowly turns to face me. Significant damage in the lower limb, so your legs aren't doing so well, huh? We're gonna have to carry you? Unable to carry out normal operations. That's not good. Repairs are required. So yeah, we're gonna have to bring you to the antique shop, I guess, so. Keep things simple, remember? Walking is not feasible in the current state. You couldn't figure that out, bud? Come on, that's pretty easy to, you know, piece together. Aren't you a real pain? Well, maybe he's, you know, he's young. I don't know. Anyway, I understand. Yeah, we're gonna have to carry you, put you in a wheelchair or something. I'm way out of my depth here. I wonder if there's gonna be a scene where he's like carrying her over to the shop and like people are gonna be looking over at him. Like, because he's carrying around this, like, you know, attractive-looking robot. Yeah, how are you gonna lug that thing over? How did you do it from the junkyard to your house? Place it. How big's your goddamn backpack? What, are you going on a camping trip? Jeez Louise. Well, I mean, this isn't feasible. I feel like this is like a joke answer, so we're gonna have this. I kind of want to click it. Hang on, can I save? All right, save. So we're gonna go with the joke answer. Let's see if that, just in case you're okay. Sounds good. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Okay. Okay. So, if this isn't a joke answer, how I imagine it is like her sort of like he's putting her into the backpack like with her butt, so her legs stick out and her head sticks out and her arms stick out, but just sort of like the butt's going in there. It's too big to... Yeah, fucking... What a surprise. What was I expecting? I was expecting... exactly that is what I was expecting. I should try to use my brain next time. Sorry, sir, for not using my brain, you bastard. Alright. Reckless challenge. Well, I got an achievement for that. Alright. You want me to do this again? No, we're not... And we gotta see what... Is it gonna be the same? Alright, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know. What? Quit messing around. It's not gonna... Okay, yeah. Stop giving me the option then. There you go. Alright, here we go. Yep. Guess there's no other choice. I kneel down, facing away from the robot. Alright. Hop on. It tilts its head to the side, looking... Alright, I guess we gotta be more specific, or how's this work? Alright, this guy's getting a little irritable. Top of the line? Yeah, fucking right. Alright. Am I supposed to explain every little thing? Sometimes you gotta do it. Put your arms around my neck. Climb onto my back. This isn't like break one of the rules, does it? It's not gonna hurt me. Unless it's like super heavy. It follows my instructions to the letter. Hey, look at that, look at that.
확인 유망. 이 방법이 맞습니까?
I wonder if his heart's gonna flutter or something stupid like that. Ah, yeah, you're gonna get choked out. Yep, I was not like that went into my head like that possibility. I was like, nah, that's gonna break one of the rules. That's why would I even bother mentioning that? But that's exactly how it played out. I think I nearly blacked out there. Are you trying to murder me? There's no need to put that much force into it. Just do it enough not to fall off. Grendel. Honest to God, thought I was Connor. That thing's got a steel vice chokehold. This android should look to a world wrestling champion. Look to be one. Alright. So I guess it doesn't really follow the rules then? The 3 robot rules? Is that how it works? Or at least the first one, you know. This street looks very, I don't know what a North Korean street would look like. Or am I thinking South Korean? Which one's the one with the angry dictator? I don't remember anymore. North is the one with the angry dictator, so South is what I'm thinking, probably. Yeah, there you go. So I guess, yeah, there's not a lot of people in the streets, which is good for you. If memory serves, the repair shop should be about 15 minutes away, which is a relief, as I'm not really what you'd call a fit guy. You and me both. Not sure I can scalp this thing much longer. Schlep. What the hell? How do I get schlep? I don't know. Schlep. I do like the slang here. And now this robot's fishing. I don't know if is that slang? Schlep? No. Hang on, hold on tighter so you don't fall off. Come on, lady. I feel like I'm scolding a child. Not too tight. Oi, stop moving around so much. Alright. I could feel the android through my clothes. Its texture feels surprisingly similar to a human. Calm down there, buddy. This guy kind of looks like... Well, I can't really say what he looks like because you're barely seeing any of his face right here. So I'm not gonna say anything. Like, my first thought was what's his face? Toma Kamijo from A Certain Magical Index. It's warm. I was wondering if it was gonna be warm because I was like, it's a robot. It's gonna be cold, right? But feels like I'm carrying an actual person. Probably just its heating system. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, that would explain it. Wow, it feels just like a real person. He's gonna get some ideas, folks. He's getting some ideas.
냉각기 및 온도계는
The
정상적으로
thermometer is
작동
operating as
중입니다.
normal. Say what?
인간의 기온을
A thermometer allows Lucy
세밀한
to simulate
자연상 조절을
human
반복하고
temperatures.
있습니다.
I see. Okay, what's the point of that? What kind of clientele do you serve, young lady? Good to know. Motherboards and microprocessors consist of various computer chips. There must be thousands of those inside a single Android. You know quite a lot about technology just by being not a technology guy, mister. I gotta call him something. I'm gonna call him Bob. No, George. I'll call him George. What? A customer already? Hold on a second. Talk about a grumpy demeanor. After a while, a man emerges from the back, scratching his head. Alright, where is this man? There we are. You look quite young, sir. You look like in your 20s, maybe? And judging from that none too pleasant expression... You know, I've never been that great at, like, judging the age of anime characters. He just looks, I don't know, 20 to me. I don't know. That's what my brain told me. Where'd you get this kid? Can we tell him where we got it? He doesn't seem like the guy who would bother, like, reporting this stuff to, like, anyone, so... How should I play this? He might call the cops on me. As what I did was clearly... Yeah, it was, to be fair, I guess, illegal. Alright. Tell him the truth. I have a feeling it doesn't really matter what I tell him, but... Like, something's telling me to pick this one. I found it lying outside somewhere. Boop! Alright, what do we got? I found it in the junkyard. Junkyard? You don't mean that company's junk? Yes, that company. Robotics Company Ltd? I don't remember. It was not that creative of a name, but it was a very straightforward name. It got the, I'm not exactly sure what he's referring to, but I haven't seen any other junkyards around here, so... Yeah, that's probably the one. It's probably the one. You got some guts, kid. Oh, the balls on this kid. Come on. I hope you know how much the fines are. I have no idea what the fines are. I know that anything in the world is free as long as you don't get caught. This kid's a scoundrel. Yeah. Yeah. Well, guess he's cool with it. Yeah, I had a feeling. Place is not too busy. Good. No sign of the repairman. I guess that means maybe he's like in the back. How does that work? Like working on the robot? What the heck's that noise? Was it bells? They sound like bells.
안티크숍에 어서 오세요. 손님 뭘 찾으시나요?
Welcome to the... Is it a robot? Is it Lucy? Yeah, it's... Okay. I don't remember this android being here in the beginning. Unless... It's her. It's her. Of course. It's got a voice, so, and this is the only character with a voice.
드디어 와주셨군요, 주인님. 애타게 기다리고 있었답니다.
Isn't this just great? Alright. At this point, I'm not even bothered by cliches. It's just, It was an android named Lucy Valentine who had greeted me at the door. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? There's no way that useless thing could be standing there talking to me. And what's with that smile? I double checked. You're... Lucy, right?
네, 맞아요.
Yeah.
루시는 다른
None other than
누구도
Lucy
아닌
Valentine. Well, I guess that settles it. Yeah, no duh, dude. What do you think, dude? He fixed up the robot. You paid the guy to fix up the robot.
네, 주인님.
God damn.
어떻게 된 거냐고 하시면.
That voice and your face. Well, obviously the guy probably picked a new voice for her to use, right? Because, she's got the full power and everything. And he fixed up the legs, so...
네, 물론이에요, 주인님. 루시는
Why is this guy so surprised?
서있답니다. 에헴.
Wow, she got quite the personality.